Welcome, everybody, to WiseTake.com MMA DFS podcast. I'm your host, Jeff, a.k.a. Wigsplitter, a.k.a. Wiggy McWiggleston, coming at you with UFC 239, Jones versus Santos. We're going to be giving you 3 free picks to start your lineups out with, but what we'll do is we'll recap last week's picks. Ngannou was 8,800 in salary, and he scored 108 points. Maurice Green was 8,200, and he scored 114 points. And then my risky GPP play was Paul Craig, which didn't pan out so well. I think he scored 0 at 7.2. But if you're doing GPPs, you're not building necessarily one lineup, at least 2 or 3 to get your exposure to all the players. So if you use that build, you pretty much can fit almost anybody you wanted in there, and you can score fairly well. Let's move on to this week's card. The first fight I think a lot of people are going to target, I think, is Jon Jones versus Thiago Santos. I think a lot of people are going to be trying to roster Thiago Santos for that single one-punch knockout power that he possesses. But the holes in his game that Jon Jones fills are Jon Jones is the superior athlete. He's the superior grappler. He's the more technical striker. Mahete is he's a monster. He throws hammers, hence the tattoo on his chest and his nickname. But I think this is going to be a fight where Jones is going to play smart, fight from distance, use a lot of teep kicks, keep Santos at range, and then if he does get in close, he's going to shoot in for a takedown, drag Thiago Santos down, smother him with top control, and probably ground him out in the second round, late second round, early third round for a TKO stoppage by ground and pound. I like Jon Jones to start your lineup out with for cash or GPPs. And the next fighter I want to target is in the mid-range salary, and that's Song Yadong. Song Yadong is by far one of the most intriguing prospects out of Asia. He has a lot of power. He's a very dynamic striker. Very cerebral in his approach to the fight game. Puts in a lot of work mentally as well as physically, but I think his striking is going to be the difference in this match against Alejandro Perez, who is a solid grappler by his own right. He trains out of AKA, which is a solid wrestling camp with the double champ and Khabib and all those other monsters over there. But I think this is going to be a little too much for him. He does leave his head wide open when he does get put into a firefight, and Song Yadong has the speed and the power to end his night. I'm calling Song Yadong with a first round TKO stoppage. At 8,500, that will score you 95 to 100 plus points, which is exactly what you want for your lineup and roster construction. Now, the last pick I'm going to pick for your GPP builds, and this is a GPP play similar to last week in Paul Craig, but this one I feel a little more comfortable with. This is a winnable fight for Gilbert Melendez. Melendez, if you followed MMA at all, his fights in WEC were pretty good. And then when he came to the UFC, he started tailing off, started getting older. He is 37 years old. Don't get me wrong. But in his last fight, he looked not necessarily like he's back, but he looked improved. Arnold Allen has fought fighters that are no longer in the UFC. So this is a tough fight for Gilbert Melendez, but I think it's a winnable fight at 7,200. If he can make value and edge out a decision, he probably is going to score 70 to 85 points, and at 7,200, that's definitely what you could be looking for a value pick. There are some picks on here that you could go boom or bust on, but I like Gilbert Melendez to win over Arnold Allen. That's what we have for the 3 free picks. If you're not already a wisestake.com subscriber, head on over to wisestake.com. Pick up a MMA single event pass for $4.99. You'll gain access to my premium fight-by-fight breakdown with all the DFS content for DraftKings, cash GPP plays. You'll also get access to the cheat sheet, which has a lot of different statistics and categories that you can help make your decisions, as well as a live cheat sheet, which will give you top, mid, and value plays, as well as GPP plays, GPP only plays. And then as well, I record, or sometimes I actually have a live stream event for the pay-per-views, schedule permitting. And that's the day of the event, and with a question and answer show at the end of the show. But I always am available to answer questions through the Slack chat. If you're a VIP member and you play other DFS sports, Major League Baseball, NBA, PGA, NASCAR, NHL, we offer esports. Pick up an all sports monthly pass. It's only $24.99. You'll get written articles with breakdowns by our experts on the specific sports. You'll also get the VIP premium access to the Slack chat, where all of our members as well as our staff are breaking down the slates as they come out and chopping it up about different stuff. All the projection models that we have projection models that help you help make your decision better, as well as strategy sessions and live streams the day of the event, especially for Major League Baseball right now. Those things are amazing. Jump on in there, pick up the $24.99 Slack chat. You'll be able to, or a monthly pass, you'll be able to get the Slack chat, as well as access to all the premium content for all the sports available. We are running a special. If you find us on Twitter at @wise_take, you'll be able to find out. You'll get a free week pass for the website. All you have to do is sign up, follow the link, and then get your free pass. And you can check it out. A lot of people come in, check it out, and they like what they see. They like the community that we have built. All the people that we chop it up and talk about with, talk MMA with, or DFS in general. And it's a fun place to be. If you're listening to us on iTunes, make sure you leave us those 5-star reviews. If you're listening to us on Podbean, 5-star reviews. Hit the like button. If you're watching us on YouTube, smash the subscribe button, turn on notifications so when you get notified when we put out new content. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys in the Slack chat, chopping it up with you guys. Or I'll see you on the website, 24-hour day, 7-day a week. You can just hit me up with questions on there. If you want to talk, if you want to chit chat about MMA, let's do it. You can hit me up on Twitter at JEFPO. All the Instagram and information is going to be linked down below in the comment section for the video. As always, I appreciate you guys listening to me talk about MMA and DFS. Be safe, and let's make some money. Yes.